Hello everyone, how are you doing today? I am Constance. Thank you so very much for joining me in the next episode of my English class. If this is your very first time here, thank you so very much for stopping by. All I ask that you leave a sweet comment in the description box below. Tell me if you enjoy this lesson or not, okay? And what I could do to help you or to improve. All right? So we're going to be talking about collective nouns today. Collective nouns. What are collective nouns? They are words used to describe group of people, animals, or things. They are used to describe a group of people, animals, or things. They are singular in form. They are singular in form, but represent multiple individuals or objects as a unified whole. As a unified whole. These nouns are particularly useful when referring to a group in a concise manner. In a concise manner. These nouns are particularly useful when referring to a group in a concise manner or in a specific manner. All right, so the word concise means what? Brief or specific, but in this case you will use it as specific, right? It could be used as specific. Sorry about that a little. All right, I think I should just underline some words here for you. Just came to thought. All right, so we could represent it. What it represents multiple individuals, right? So that is what something we should think about. It's group. When you're thinking about collective nouns, you think about group, and you also think about unified whole, right? So those are some words that will stick into your head that will help you to remember. It's a unified whole. It's a group of people, animals, or things. They are singular in form but represent multiple individuals or objects as a unified whole. These nouns are particularly useful when referring to a group in a concise manner. Concise manner or specific manner. All right, in a concise manner or specific manner. All right, I have a few examples here for you, not too much, just a few. All right, we'll bring home a better understanding of what collective nouns are or how they can be used. All right, whether you're talking about it or writing it, these examples will help you to do so. All right, our very first example is herd. The word herd. A group of cattle. What is a herd? It's a group of cattle, elephants, or any large grazing animals. Any large grazing animal like a donkey or a cow. All right, so a group of cattle, elephants, or any large grazing animals. Sorry. Here I have it in a sentence for you. A herd of cows grazed in the field daily. A herd of cows grazed in the field daily. All right. So herd would be what? A collective noun. It's a group of them. When you say the herd, you say a group of cows, what? Grazed in the field daily. Flock, number 2, flock. The next collective noun, flock. A group of birds, mainly sheep or goats. A group of birds, when you say flock, you're talking about birds, you're talking about sheep, and you're talking about goats. Remember, sheep doesn't go with an S. You don't say sheep, you just say sheep. All right, so flock, a group of birds, mainly sheep or goats. Here we have a sentence. There is a flock of seagulls. Seagulls are birds, right? There is a flock of seagulls which flew overhead before the thunder struck. There is a flock of seagulls which flew overhead before the thunder struck. All right, so flock, a group of birds, mainly sheep or goats. You consider to be collective noun. You say a flock of sheep, and you can say a flock of goats. Pack, pack. That's the next collective noun. A group of dogs, wolves, or other carnivorous animals. A group of dogs, wolves, or other carnivorous animals. Carnivorous means animals which feed on meat, right? They don't only eat meat, but they feed on meat. They will bite you. They will bite the next animal just to what? To survive. I saw a video once where this man was surrounded by a pack of wolves, right? Some in front, some at the back, and both sides. They are very strategic in hunting, right? And they were all coming, and he had a broom or a piece of stick trying to ward them away from him. All right, so they once one set grab you from the front, the other set will pull you at the back, so it's very hard for you to resist them. So pack, a group of dogs, wolves, or other carnivorous animals. Our example, our sentence example, that pack of wolves always hunted together. That pack of wolves always hunted together. All right, so pack of wolves. School, number 4. School. School is sit down in the classroom, right? All right. A group of fish or students. A group of fish or student is considered a school. A group of students or fish is considered a school. So let's use it in a sentence. A school of fish swam past the coral reef. A group of fish swam past, what did I have? A school of fish swam past the coral reef. A school of fish swam past the coral reef. All right, so school is a group of fish or students. So the school where all the students are is considered what? A school, right? Where all the students are located is considered a school. A better way of explaining it. All right, so where all the students are is considered a school. Where you have all the fish swimming, whether it's tuna or whatever fish they might be, it's considered a school. All right, our 5th word is swarm. Swarm, a large group of insects. A large group of insects. So the word swarm is a collective noun, and it's talking about a swarm. A swarm, a large group of insects. So that is what the word swarm is as a collective noun. Let's use it in the sentence. The swarm of bees buzz around the hives. The swarm of bees buzz around the hive. All right, so the hive is the house that they build to lay their eggs and reproduce and, you know, form their bee, what do you call that? Honey All right. So a swarm, a large group of insects, and the sentence example that we're using, a swarm of bees buzz around the hive. You could say a swarm of flies as well. All right. So it says insect. So yeah, you know, you have different types of insect. All right, our number 6, colony. So our collective noun for colony, a group of ants, bees, or penguins. So you see, you can use a swarm. You could describe bees and you could describe ants, right, as swarm or colonies. Ants and bees can be described as colonies. So a group of ants, bees, or penguin. You know, penguin, I think they live in the water, right? They live in the ocean. So colony, a group of bees, ants, bees, or penguin. So see the sentence here for this example. The colony of ants work together to build their nest. The colony of ants work together to build their nest. So if you have ever seen a ant's nest, you see a lot of them bringing little dust, little dust, little dust, little dust, and they form this long line. So that would be their nest or their house. You call it their house, but it's a nest. So the colony of ants work together to build their nest. So we have here 6 collective nouns. I hope you have a better understanding of what collective nouns are and how they can or should be used in a sentence, or how you could, what words you could use to describe these specific groups, right? So you have herd, you have flock, you have pack, you have school, you have swarm, and you have colony. So keep in mind that it's always talking about a group, a specific group, or a concise, in a concise manner, right? You're talking about a specific group. So it would be a herd, flock, pack, school, swarm, or colony. And they are considered collective nouns. Collective nouns. So I hope these sentence example bring home a better understanding to you of what collective nouns are and how they could be used or should be used. My name is Constance, and I thank you so very much for joining me today. Please like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell so whenever I post a video, you, my lovelies, will be the first to have it. All right, I look forward to you joining me in my next class. Until then, bye. But don't forget to check the description box below as well. Until my next class, bye-bye.